Good morning everyone, welcome back to Cast for Calm, and today I'm at one of my favourite corners of this earth, Shardlow Marina, and I'm not here just to catch a fish, I'm here to rest my mind. And I tell you what, there's no place like Shardlow to do that for me. I've been coming here for many years pike fishing, but it holds a lot of memories because this was the first place I ever fished on my own for pike. So yeah, it's a really special place. The water itself, the marina itself, it's an epic pike water, but also it holds a really big perch and also some big zander. So there is a real opportunity, a real chance that you can catch what we call the Holy Trinity, which is a pike, perch and a zander. Now I'm not going to say we're going to be lucky enough to do that today, but I've edged my bets a bit. So I'm fishing with normal 2 rods, and I'm fishing one traditional pike style with normal ledger tactics. I've got a lamprey on at the minute, popped up just slightly off the bottom. But on the other one, I've got a single hook and a small bait, just a little half roach. Trait as normal, because obviously the chances are we are going to run into a pike even on that one. But I'm edging my bets. Hopefully we might catch a perch or a zander. That'd be lovely. But yeah, it's a lovely spot, Shardlow. It's actually quite busy this morning. I got here a bit later than I'd like. You're not allowed to fish until 9. But normally I like to get here for sort of 8:15. And I think with it being Christmas, or the day before Christmas Eve actually it is, I think people are off work. So I actually got here this morning a bit later than I would have liked. And it's pretty stitched up, to be honest. But I found a little quiet spot. Got plenty of boats in front of me. I'll show you now. Let's show you. So yeah, I've got one out in the open water there between the two boats. And I've got one just perched on the end of this narrow boat. It's a slopey spot, is Shardlow. Fishing on embankments, as you can probably tell behind me. So I've had to put the tripod on. I've had to build the tripod up with a bag to keep it straight. So yeah, this is a lovely little spot. This is. There's some bloody big pike in here. I've had them to 20, but they do go bigger. But it can be, fingers crossed, I've runs water. You can get quite a few pike here. You can get a few hits in a day. But I've been speaking to some of the other anglers this morning. Apparently it's fishing really bad at the minute. There's a guy been here, he's on a run of 4 blanks, which is really unusual for Shardlow, and especially as all the rivers in flood at the minute. So this is the Shardlow Marina, comes off the River Trent, and the River Trent is in proper flood. So I would have thought it would push pike and the predators into this marina. But so yeah, I'm surprised he's fishing slow. But well, look, we can only give it a go, don't we? At the end of the day, like I say, Shardlow is one of them fisheries that I come to, and I really, really do love to find peace here. Mainly because A, it's a good place to be, it's a nice place to be, other than the fact that there's roads running behind me. But also I love narrowboats, you know, I really love narrowboats. I've always wanted to live on a narrowboat. So yeah, a lot of these are liverboards as well, so you see daily life happening around you, narrowboat life, which I find really nice. I love it. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Welcome back. As you can probably see, I'm in a completely different spot. It's been a very fraught day at Shardlow Marina. or Shardlow Marina, or whatever it is. I can't remember which one we're at now. Yeah, so basically I fished on the grass bank earlier on, and I've always fished there in the past, but I got all set up this morning, just fishing away. I actually had a drop run. I was literally about to do a bit to camera after having a drop run, and a guy stopped. Codfish here, mate, out of bounds. It's like, you are kidding me. No, changed last year, no fishing along the grass bank anymore. Oh great. So I've had to pack everything away, put it all back in the car, and I've drove around to all the different spots that you can fish on the marina, and they're all stitched up. Everybody's fishing, nowhere to fish. Not brilliant. So I goes back into the office. Basically I wanted my money back because there's nowhere to fish, and she goes, I tell you what, she goes, you can fish at the back of the boathouse here. It's basically where the diesel pump is. She goes, we don't normally let people fish there, but if you want to fish there, you can. So I am. Here I am. It's a concrete pad, and it's just basically open water in front of me, so it's not an ideal spot, to be honest. And because it's concrete, I only bought bank sticks with me, not a pod, so I've had to swap over to float. And I can't really get the boats are sort of a lot further away. They're on sort of the far end of the marina, and I can't really get any floats close to it, so I'm fishing open water really, apart from there's one boat close in here. So I've got one on the end of that one boat, and then I've got another float between sort of the pontoons on the sort of further over. I'll show you, look. So I've got one on the end of this boat here, and then one in this sort of channel coming through, but you can see it's quite far away. Which would not be a problem if I could fish the ledger, but I can't because I've got nowhere to put my alarms into. Can't put my bank sticks in, there's no ground here. Had I known, I would have bought a pod, but unfortunately I didn't. But no, we'll see how it goes. I lost like an hour or so having to pack up all my gear and stuff, so anyway, somebody else coming to get diesel, so I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah, so I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by somebody else getting diesel. The diesel pump's just there, look. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I've been moved, so I'm in this horrible little tight spot. The only thing it's got going for it is the fact that it's clean, because it's a concrete slab. But yeah, 2 floats out. I've got one on lamprey, one on a roach, one on a single hook, one on standard trebles. And what I've done, I've mixed some ground bait up, mixed in some silverfish mush, as I call it. So if you haven't already seen it, I make my own predator oils, attractants, and if you haven't seen it, there's a video which I'll put up here now, and I'll show you how to make your own predator oil. But the byproduct of that is lots of mushed up silverfish, and what I've done, I always save that, freeze it, and then on certain days when I go pike and I like to ground bait, so I mix up some normal ground bait, just halibut, dynamite halibut ground bait, and I mix in the mush plus a few bigger chunks of fish, and I boil it in over the top of my floats or my ledger. And what that does, it attracts the prey fish, the silverfish. They'll feed on the ground bait, and obviously the theory is that they will then attract the predators. So yeah, I'll put in half a dozen balls over each rod, each float, and hopefully we'll get one, but obviously time's running low now because I missed so long. By the time I packed away and put all my gear back in the car and then drove around looking for a swim for half an hour, and then went and spoke to the lady and then set up again, I've lost an hour or so, probably 2 hours. But you can fish till 5, so what time is it now? It's 2 o'clock, so we've got 3 hours. The float's nicely settled, one sort of in the channel, one just off the end of the boat. Plenty of ground bait around them, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed that we'll finally catch this pike. Pike's been a bit elusive for me. I mean, this will be my 3rd session, 1 jack. But yeah, it's normally my strong point is pike fishing. I made my name as a predator angler, but at the minute I'm failing, epic failure. But hey, look, like I keep saying, I'll repeat it on every video. Doesn't matter. It's being here. It's a nice place, apart from the smell of diesel. It's a lovely place to be. Had a friendly cat come up earlier on. Obviously belongs to one of the people who live on the boats. Literally come and lay on my unhooking mat. Yeah, but yeah, Christmas is coming round now. It's the day before Christmas Eve. Festivities will begin. But yeah, I'm a lucky man. I've had my issues over the last few years with, mental health due to bereavement, as you all know. But I've got a wonderful family. I've got wonderful kids, grandchildren. I've got a wonderful wife who supports me. We've been married for 30 years, so we've got a great family, and that's my support mechanism along with the angling. But I appreciate that not everybody is lucky as me, and if you are on your own this Christmas, just remember that you are important. You have got a place in this world. It might not feel like it sometimes, but you really have. So there's plenty of support out there for you. You can even message me through Facebook if you're feeling low and you want somebody to talk to. I'm here. I appreciate not everybody is looking forward to Christmas for various reasons, whether it be mental health, financial issues. It's not an easy time of year for a lot of people. So yeah, I mean, even for me, I lost my dad close to Christmas. In fact, it was my dad's birthday, and that's just gone. The Saturday just gone on the 20th. So that was a sad, tough day. But yeah, there's plenty of help. There's plenty of people to talk to. Just remember, you are important. You have got a place in the world. And you just got to take every little step. If it's a sunset, go and see a sunset. Go and have a walk. Go and have a walk along a river or a canal, even if you don't fish. See how much wildlife you can spot. Rather than just go for a walk and keep your eyes closed. Actually have a look around you, and you'll be surprised what wildlife you can spot, what different types of birds you can see. See a horse in the field, a cow, a pig. Appreciate it. Just appreciate what's around you, because it will help. It's all about the little victories. To how little or insignificant they might seem, they're victories. And you can put the victories together. You'll battle it and you'll get through it. My own little battle at the minute is to catch one of these bloody pike. But yeah. Always speak to somebody. If you don't feel like you can speak to somebody, phone the Samaritans. And I've said in previous videos, the Samaritans, I called the Samaritans recently, and they were incredibly good. The job they do is truly humbling. In fact, one day I'd like to do it myself. Put a bit of time in as a volunteer. But I'll keep repeating myself. If you are lonely and you need someone to speak to, and you don't feel like you can go to a family member, call the Samaritans, phone a friend, speak to a friend, pick up the phone. I guarantee they won't care. I guarantee they won't mind. Or you can even message me, like I keep saying. Go on my Facebook page, Cast for Calm, private message me. I'm here. Right, time for a cup of coffee. Well, we're finally in. I don't know whether you can see me. It's not a big fish, but I'll take it. I've got to be careful because there's a concrete slope at it. Can you see me? Oh, it's decent. No, stay away from there. Come on, sweetheart. Oh, he's only just hooked, you know. Bloody Nora. Oh, it's landed now, I can't put it anywhere. Oh, come on, baby. Gotta be careful because this is only really lightly hooked. Oh my god, don't like the sound of that. Oh my god, he's hanging on, this is. Come on, babe. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, finally. It's a decent fish as well. So yeah, we'll just let him rest a minute. I was getting absolutely no joy on the floats whatsoever. So I decided to gamble and wobble a dead bait. And literally second cast. And he was close in as well. Right, let's sort ourselves out. Yeah, decent fish, I don't know. Probably just about a double. Maybe not. But yeah, there we are. Finally. It took some doing, but we're there. Let's just adjust myself a bit so I get a decent picture. There we are. Yeah, probably £10, something like that. But yeah, nice fish. Let's get him back. Yeah, that's a perfect example of not sitting on your hands. Sometimes you have to just change things up a bit, not sit behind static baits, and it can pay dividends. It's always the gamble. You've got to gamble sometimes. So if your tactics that you've set out, you've got your tactics, but if the tactic's not working, you've got to just keep thinking, what can we do? What can we do to catch these fish? Now, I'd noticed there's quite a bit of fry spraying just out in front of me, and they were spraying around my floats as well, so I knew there was bait and predators there. I don't know whether it was perch or pike or whatever, but I thought, well, actually maybe wobbling a dead bait. And all wobbling a dead bait basically means, let me just show you. It's a really simple, effective setup, and it's underused. But on a day like today, I've just got a bit of a wrap round on the old trace. Okay, so all I did. All we've got is no float or anything like that, just the trace, and just a few shot above it just to get the bait down. And then what I've been using, or what I use. It's just a little dead roach, and you just hook them slightly different. So what we do, bring you in a bit. You want it so the head is facing upwards towards the top of the rod, and what we do, hook him up just behind the gill cover there, and another one just on the tail root, just so you get a solid hooking, because you're going to be casting this about. It's basically like lure fishing, but with a dead fish. So that's normally around the tail. Oops, it's no good. These fish are getting soft, that's the trouble. Been out all day, so they're not ideal. I prefer frozen. There we go, just hook it up like that, and then what we do, just cast and retrieve slowly. Simple as that. Bit of change your tactics, paid dividend, so happy days. Yeah, nice and simple fishing this. Just cast out, slow retrieve, every now and again just lift it up into the water, lift the bait up, then flutter back down. You can imagine it's going like that. Ooh. Really effective way of fishing for pike, but these days people are just so happy just sit behind rods, and if they're blank, they're blank. But I like to go to the fish. All I'm doing is chucking it out. I'll just leave it for a few seconds for the bait to drop to the bottom. And then I'll slow retrieve. Lift the bait up, let it flutter back down. You're just trying to entice a pike into taking it. It's a really effective way of catching pike, especially on difficult days. You can search out the water and sort of suss out where they are. That bait's a goner. Well, as you can probably see, I'll tell you what, before saying, no, this suit does not flatter me, does it? This must be right fatty. I mean, I am a fatty, but not that fat. But I was always saying, as you can probably see, I'm losing the light. We're on the last knockings, and thought I'd better do my outro video before it gets too dark. I am going to give it another 15-20 minutes. I packed one rod away, the one I was wobbling with deadbait. Packed that away. I've got just the one float out just in front of me by the boat. So hopefully we might snare another one. I'm not holding that much out, but I'm not bothered. We caught one. Nice fish as well. And I've had an amazing day. Shardlow Marina is such a lovely place. It's just, it's full of fish. Although it does get busy down there, so it's just a nice place to be. You got all the people who live on the boat who stop for a chat, which is always nice. Yeah, loads of ducks and swans, wildlife around. And there's always something going on. It's just a really nice place to be. Now, I suppose I better tell you very quickly before I do this. The reason I fished here, obviously in the series of fisheries that made my made me as an angler. I think I mentioned briefly in the beginning of the session that this was the first place I had fished on my own pond. So as a youngster, I used to go fishing with my uncle for the most part, until I was old enough to like, get on my push bike through the canal and places like that. But I was never good enough or confident enough to pike fishing until I was probably 16, 17. I'd read about this, but I saw them when my friend from school used to come over, so I came over with Scott. Scott's dad dropped us off. It was the first time I'd ever been piked, and my uncle lent me his pike. It's like carved out in his rooms. Terminal tackle that I needed. And he showed me I knew how to fish it. I knew how to handle a pike by that time. But I'd always have my uncle on hand to help me if I got scared or whatever. Yeah, I came in. Caught two pike up there on my own. And it was in the days that obviously an Instamatic camera, just normal cameras, camera films, no mobile phones and blah blah blah. And oh my god, that's it. Right, guys, I am going to do something. Just gonna go into the step bank. There is a pike back right in front of it on the step bank. I got chased. The roach boshing everywhere. And yeah, so remember waiting, but taking the photos. And I can remember taking it down to Max Buildings, on the hour-long development. So I couldn't wait to get his photo to show me uncle. He was dead proud of me. Yeah, so it always meant a lot to me. And over the years, I've come over it normally once every couple of years. Oh my God, there's a pike chaser right in front of me. This is a run waiting to happen. Literally just put the bait over. So yeah, but like I say, unless I catch another fish, obviously I'll bring you back. But I am losing the line, so I just wanted to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Have an amazing time. As I said earlier, if you are struggled, please reach out, speak to a friend, speak to a family member, and if you can't do that, can't, you feel you can't do that, get on to the Samaritans, and they'll do it. They'll have a chat with you. Even if you just want to have a chat with somebody on Christmas Day because you're on your own, they'll talk to you. They're amazing. They really are. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, it really helps. The channel is growing quite quickly actually. I'm getting like 1,000 views on the video, which is fantastic. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the new year. See you later. Thank you.